Okay, so today we're gonna do winter body butter. We have a quarter of a cup of coconut oil, quarter of a cup of African shea butter. That's the yellow part there. A quarter of a cup of jojoba oil. I'm sorry. So first you're gonna melt the coconut oil, the shea butter, and the cocoa butter. We have a quarter of a cup of cocoa butter. So once it's all melted, we're going to turn it off. I have it in a double boiler as you can see, or you can just put it in a mason jar, or mason jar on a pot with boiling water or simmering water. You don't have to be boiling. Then that's almost melted, so we're going to turn it off. I have this spatula that works at heat, which is great. It's a silicone one. There we go. Okay, so that's all. Now we're going to add quarter of a cup of jojoba oil. So the hot butters are all melted, and added the jojoba oil at the end. Now we're gonna transfer it to the mixing bowl, where we're gonna whip it after it cools off for about 10 minutes in the fridge, or you can put it in the freezer if you have space. Then we'll come back and whip it with the vanilla extract and the essential oils of choice. So we're gonna let it cool off about 10 minutes room temperature, and then we're gonna put it in the fridge for like an hour. Okay, here we have the mix that's been in the fridge for more than an hour actually, and then you got two solids, so I let it sit room temperature. It says to whip it like for 5 minutes. So we're gonna do, I whipped it for 3 minutes and still very watery, so obviously it's not cold enough. So I let it sit too long. So it's going back in the fridge. Okay guys, so this is the consistency you want. It's like a mayonnaise. I whipped it for 5 minutes. It was hard trying to find the right temperature, the right consistency to start whipping it. So it's taking me all night. Now it's past midnight. Anyway, so I added 4 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and recipe calls for 35 drops of essential oil, but I think that's too much. Since these are very good oils, I just added 10 of lemongrass, 10 of cypress, and 3 drops of patchouli. That's a personal preference. You can put whatever oils you like, just not the hot oils like oregano or cinnamon. I guess you could, but just very little. And that's it. I'm gonna whip again, and it should be ready. There it is. Just perfect. Ready to be put in a jar and enjoy.